What's up, guys? It's your boy Pepe El Grande Fitness. I am right here on a bench, chilling right here, and we got something to talk about. I'm here vlogging, and I got some things to talk about with you guys. So, just here talking about my story, my how I got into fitness, basically how I am where I am now. I used to play a lot of soccer. Used to be a soccer player is what I kind of consider myself. I would train like 4 times a week. I'd have lots of games. I would love soccer immensely, and I still do. I really still do love soccer, but it is a lot different now. So basically, the story is that back when I was like 5 years old is when I started playing soccer, and I enjoyed it very much. It is very much part of my culture, and where I'm from, it's what a lot of kids do. And so, from a very early age, you do start playing soccer a lot. And so, from 5 years old to 15 years old, I played a lot of soccer. You can see I did 10 whole years of training and being on different teams, being with lots of coaches, lots of different people, lots of different teammates, and I loved it. I loved being a team player, loved playing and practicing with other teammates, and that's where I made my best friends. That's what I did. And so basically, it was around 3 years ago when I had a coach who I very much trusted, and I took everything he said word for word, and I was like, all right, he knows what he's doing. He knows what I have to do to get better, to move on to the next level. And so I did. I took it. And part of that getting to the next level is I had to make my body stronger. I had to not only start training weightlifting, but also make sure that my nutrition is good, make sure that everything that I do is devoted to making my soccer level go up, making sure that I can reach the next level, because doing that in soccer is very hard. Lots of people, it is very competitive. Lots of people want to play. And so that is one thing that got me into this, basically. That this coach here, he started with me weightlifting, and what I did when I started was a lot of hypertrophy training, a lots of reps and lots of quick reps, making sure that I didn't gain too much mass, but making sure that I gained strength, and I gain explosivity in my muscles. That is a part that I was lacking, and so that is what I did. That is basically how I started. And so with this coach, we would do leg days, lots of leg training. Of course, you need that for soccer, but also that's where I started doing some chest. That's when I started benching, and that was 3 years ago. So that is why I do consider that I have been ever since then. I've been weight training ever since then. That's a whole 3 years ago, back when I was 14. Unfortunately, my kind of soccer journey ended when I was 15, when I just decided that I love this weight training too much. I love what I do now too much, that I wanted to devote more time to it. I wanted to literally just focus now on bodybuilding. I had found physiques and bodybuilding and aesthetics a lot more pleasing to me, and for 10 whole years it had been me on a team, relying on teammates, relying on coaches to get to the next level, to win. But with bodybuilding, with weightlifting, it's all you, and that is like something new that you find you love. That is something new that I found that, God, this is amazing. If this doesn't get done, if I don't see changes, then that's on me, and I can't blame anyone else. And whatever I build, that's on me. That's my win. And so that's why I loved this so much. That's why I loved weightlifting so much. And I was like, you know what? I don't really think I have what it takes to get to the next level in soccer. So I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna focus on this, on weightlifting, on nutrition, researching more about nutrition. What are macros? What are carbohydrates? What are fats? What are protein? What do they do in my body? How do they make me better? How do they affect the image that I want to portray? And so all this is how I started. And through that, through all that nutrition and weightlifting, it got to the point last year where I was like, all right, I know I have a great base. I've been doing a lot of weight training, but not for size, not for any kind of physique aesthetic look. And so now I have this great base where I have a lot of knowledge and I know what to do. So let me start. Let me start building muscle. Alright guys, so you guys are going to see a transformation pic back 1 year ago. Oh, well actually almost 2 years. Actually almost 2 years. Where I was 135 pounds. I was really light. I was a really skinny kid. Really skinny arms, no chest formation, really just pretty strong legs. I did have that, but that was it. And so I'm gonna put an image here of back when I did start this this bodybuilding actually journey that I'm on now. And so in a whole year, I was actually able to put on, dang, from 135 to 175 pounds is my heaviest. So that is a whole 40 pounds. But keep in mind that with those 40 pounds, I did gain some fat. I did with the muscle, I did gain some fat, but that is still 40 pounds that I gained heavier in about a year and a half. So now I am at like 160 165 now. I did do a little bit of a cut, so I'm actually not holding on to too much fat now. I did just do like some fat burning phase, and so that is where I'm at right now. That is a story of how I've gotten to the point where I am now. And basically what I really wanted to point out and say is that it was really hard for me to leave soccer, but there are things that you have to know when it's time to move on, when it's time to, hey, there is something that I enjoy more that has a better future for me, that has something that if you truly believe that this will take you to the next place, the next step in your life, I truly believe that that's what you got to do. You can't stay stuck somewhere where you might not be moving anywhere. You might not be going anywhere. With soccer, I was staying at a level that I wasn't satisfied with, and I failed at the next level basically, guys. And so I had to move on. And that is a big part of my story. So here we are with a little bit of change of a scenery, change of background, and that back to what I was talking about. And I gotta say, now I haven't been happier. Like, I love what I do now to the point where it's just like I look back and I'm like, dang, thank God that I made this decision to change. Thank God, because soccer got to a point where it was hard on me. I put too much pressure on myself to be better that I didn't enjoy it. And this bodybuilding, starting these YouTube videos, I love this. And there's pressure still on me, but pressure to make me better, pressure that I feel makes me better, and I love it. And it's just that. It's just finding what it is that you love, right? And so with that, after I was 175 pounds, I looked back and I was like, wow, I don't even recognize this small little kid. You know, who was this kid, right? Lots of people gave me compliments like, damn, dude, you're huge now. And I only told them, hey, this is the beginning. This is only a year. Watch what I'm at 4 years from now, right? So, like I said, this whole new process of bodybuilding is something new to me. I'm still just 1 year in, and I do understand that to build a great physique, you do have to, give yourself some time. Lots of the great physiques out there have lots of years of training under their belt, and that is what I still am striving for. I have an image in my mind, a vision of what I want to look like, where I want to be, and so that is what I'm going for. That is why that motivates me. That is why I'm in the gym every week. That is why I inspire others. I want others to find the vision, find what they want to look like in, let's say, 3 years. What is it that you want to look like? All right, now go for that. Now go put your time in for that. make sure that you are doing every single step to look like that, to be like that, to feel like that. Right? If you feel like you can't go up the stairs without running out of breath, alright, you gotta drop some weight, you gotta do something, you gotta burn some fat, you gotta be more active to the point where, alright, now I can jog up the stairs, now I can run up the stairs, and I'm not out of breath. If there is something in your life that you are not comfortable with, that you are like, I gotta change this, that you were like me where I'm like, dang, soccer's not going anywhere for me, I gotta change, I gotta do something else, then you better change. You better start something new. You better find what it is that you love and stick to that. You will not only become more happier, but you will look back and be like, dang, 135 pounds? That's what I used to look like? That's what I used to be? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what it was like back then. But I do know what it is now. I do know what I feel like now, and I love it. So that is my little motivation talk. That is my story talk. That is all of some of what I was and where I am now, how I got to the point where I am now, what had to happen in my life in order to make that switch to in my head to start this, like this process of changing. And that's what's got to happen in lots of your lives, lots of you guys right there, right? So with that, I like to thank you guys, and I'm just gonna show you a few clips of me vlogging back when I was downtown a few days ago. So enjoy this edit in 3, 2, 1. We are currently at the White House, kind of the president. So pretty cool. Soldier. Oh my God. Wow. He's a soldier. And so we got to meet where he lives. So like right now. Do you want to be in my video? Hello, can you hear me? Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that small little edit, that time lapse. And with that, please, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all found this motivating and just, got something from my story. And comment if your story is anything like mine. If y'all have any kind of doubts, if y'all have any questions, like, subscribe. It would help me a lot. It would keep me knowing that y'all like the content I'm putting out. Thank you for everything y'all do. I'm out. This is Pepe El Grande.